I'm back. I had to switch, you guys, because apparently my phone is full, and so I'm gonna have to go through, and I'm gonna have to do some cleaning on it. Because I did stop just the last question I got on the Spirit Talker. They were asking who I was. So my name is Tammy. Who am I speaking with? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn this down, and it is loading. And then we're going to hit this. You see the red ball going up and down. So hopefully there's enough room on this phone. I don't do a lot on this phone. I do mostly everything on my larger phone. So hopefully it doesn't stop on us. If it does stop on us, then I may have to start creating these videos on my laptop. Which I don't really want to do that, and I have other phones that I can just hook up to the Wi-Fi and not use for anything else but videos. So, I mean, okay, so I am still protected. Okay, even though this is a new video, we're gonna have like 3 parts to this video, 2 parts to this video. Everything still stands the same. Only good, pure, true love. Okay, the bad, the ugly, all you stay away. All right. The last question, and it was a question in question form. There was indeed, and I will pin up the information that came through this morning in the community section over on the YouTube channel, or here. I'm used to speaking on my other channel on Facebook, so when I say that, don't think I'm. But I will share with you. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hung. I'm sorry. What do you mean hung? First, well, it doesn't necessarily mean bad. Maybe they're talking about something that was hung up, right? You have to be open-minded. Don't automatically assume that it was the other. Okay, let's maybe think of it in a positive way if possible. So yeah, it stopped. Be wary of him.
Be wary of him.
Be wary of who? Something told me don't use this phone to do the video on this morning, because I was doing something the other day and it told me that my storage was full. So we have hung, be wary of him. We had John and Beverly and Hazel come through. Hazel, are you still here? Beverly, are you still here? And I extend the invite for Shanann to come forward as well if she wants to talk to us a little bit about anything. Oh, goodness. I'm chilly and I have a bathrobe on, so who's ever making it chilly, could you please step back? Please step back.
Harmony.
Harmony. Is there anyone here that would like to share a little bit of their journey with us? Their life with us? Yeah, we were getting really good stuff coming through on that phone, on this phone, or that phone. And then this phone decided that it wanted to be full. So I have a lot on this phone, but I do need to go through it and do some cleaning out. Patches, go lay down, please. Go. May I have a name of who I'm speaking with? Who was it that said, be wary of him? You're going to hear Patch. I don't feel like getting up because I'm comfortable and I just got you guys sit in the spot I want you to be in. But she's not going to quit until I let her in.
Macy.
Macy. Well, hello, Macy. Nice to meet you. Get up here. Come on, get up there. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Patch. You're gonna behave yourself. So we got Macy. I did ask for a name. Macy, is this are you who we're speaking with? My feet see some chilly willies. Let me bring you guys a bit closer so I'm not having to. Very quiet. Maybe they were like, you know what? We were having a conversation and you shut the camera off. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. What happened to me?
What happened to me?
Macy, is this you asking me what happened to you again? Remember earlier, I said there are some that don't know because it was abruptly, it was very abrupt. It was very sudden. It was very like, maybe they were just out and about one day or just sitting at home or whatever, and it happened, and that happens. Sometimes it's our time to go, and we don't have that warning. It just kind of happens. It could be that you pass away in your sleep and you're not waking up. You don't know why you're not waking up. It's just very abrupt. Macy, I don't know. You've passed on. You're no longer in the physical world. You should be surrounded by your loved ones that have passed before you. Macy, if you have loved ones, reach to them and let them guide you and let them explain. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
You are very kind.
Oh, thank you. I wish I knew what happened. I don't tap into that part of it because I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. I don't want to know how it ended for them. I don't feel like I need to know that. I'm not saying that it will never happen, but I don't need to tap into that. I feel like I'm helping them by doing what it is I do, by sharing their story with you, by having a conversation with them. I don't need to know how it happened. If they choose, and some have, for example, we've gotten hung, we've gotten a lot of different things, but I think we've gotten drowned. And sometimes they will share how it happened because they know.
We want to protect you.
Well, thank you. Please do. Please do. We want to protect you. You are very kind. What happened to me? Macy is the only name that's come through so far. Harmony, be wary of him, and hung. Be wary of him. Now, when you get a warning like that, and it's basically them warning you, it's basically them trying, and they said, we want to protect you. There, you are going to have spirits that come through. If you are someone that does this, it could be someone who knows you. It could be a loved one from a long ago. Maybe you never met them, or maybe you have. It could be somebody who that you once knew. But when they come through saying be wary of him, that is them protecting you. That is them saying, hey, because they know things that we don't necessarily know. Oh, blood. Okay. Ugh. And when they come through with things like that, I don't proceed with it. I take it as face value and I proceed on. There are some things that don't need to be dissected because it's common sense. And also too, if you do get this word in, it could be that maybe this person had a blood infection of some sort and that's how they passed on. But they will come through and they will try to, and I have had manifesting. Oh Lorsh. Okay. May I ask who this is that is manifesting? I would like you to explain or introduce yourself, if that is 17.
17.
So this is a person, a spirit, who either was 17 or the number 17 is relevant in some way. What do you mean by 17? Is that how old you were? Is this Macy? Who am I speaking with, please? I don't believe this is still Macy. It could be. It could be Macy telling me her story. I feel like Macy is a female spirit. I feel like Mason would have been more of a male spirit, but I feel a female energy when I say Macy. Macy could have been 17. This could be her coming through. This could, and I feel like it was her asking what happened to her because it was right after she announced herself. We have some that announce themselves, and then we have some that introduce themselves. I feel like there's a difference. When they just give you their name, that's them announcing themselves. When you have somebody that comes through and says, I am, and then their name. That is them introducing themselves. What do you mean by 17? Was that how old you were? And I am listening to you.
I'm listening to you.
Okay. Macy, is this you that I'm speaking with? I have reference to her, and she just said, I'm listening to you. I feel young. I feel a young connection with
17.
17. Okay. I feel a young connection with Macy. Like, not a young connection, but like a young spirit, like a Macy. It's a very cute name, Macy. Dancing.
Dancing.
Dancing. We got 17 pretty much back to back. Dancing. Macy, did you love to dance when you were in the physical world? Of course, if you hear any type of licking, it's Patches giving herself a bath. I know I used to love to dance. I'm unable to do that now anymore, but dancing was a big part of my life. I loved dancing. I wanted to be a dancer.
I can't protect you.
I can't protect you. Well, that's fine. I can protect me. What is it that you can't protect me from? And now I got we can protect you, or we want to protect you the first time. And then I got I can't. So this is one spirit. That's okay. Thank you for trying. But if there is anything dark or evil or ugly or unkind trying to enter my happy place, you are not welcome here. You will not be welcome here. And you know, when they come through and they're saying things like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not necessarily that they're saying they can't protect you from something on that side. It could be maybe it's something in the physical world that they want to protect you from. And you know, when people get these sort of and it could go both ways. I'm not saying that that's not the case, but I feel like you're so excited to investigate and get information that instead of really dissecting, they're in a hurry. And I get it. Okay, there's limited time in the day. You need to get your Elmer. Well, that's an old name. Hello, Elmer. Nice to meet you. Elmer? Elmer is a very old soul. And when I say his name, I see a face of an elderly gentleman. And I feel like Elmer had a quirky way about him. Elmer lived a long, happy life, though. That I can see it in his face. When I say his name, I see his face, and he's just got this he's a strong energy. He's got this silly grin, but he's wearing like it's not a, what are they called? It's not the dress hats. It's not the oh, Elmer, could you help me with this, please? What's the name of those hats? But it's like one of those hats that back in the day, if you like went to a ball game or something and they were selling peanuts or tickets or something, and they had this the little, those type of hats. But okay, all right, Elmer. Sometimes, if it's a strong energy,
Radiance.
Radiance. Um, it tends to get me a little emotional. I will cry. But Elmer had a big family, and he was loved by a lot of people. I feel that. I feel that when I say his name. I feel that he was a very gentle, loving man who all of his neighbors knew. He was just quirky. He was just funny. He made everybody laugh. That is what I get when I say his name. When I feel, when I say his name, I can see his face, and he's just got the silly grin. Silly but fun. Elmer was a very, very loving spirit. Very, and he is a very loving spirit, and an old spirit, an old soul. He 1800s. I think he was either born in the 1830s or 1840s.
She's dangerous.
Oh my. Okay. Okay, well, she can stay back. She is not welcome here. Okay? I don't do ugly. I'm not going to tolerate it. Thank you for warning me. Thank you for letting me know. But I'm going to say that Elmer was probably born in the, I'm going to say 1830s or 1840s. We only want good to come forward. I only speak with good. You are very welcome to share your story with me. But anything ugly or negative or only wants to do harm on others, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome here at all.
You are unique.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's funny because Macy came through, and I feel like Macy was the one that said, I can't protect you. And then when I can't protect you came through, Elmer came through right after that. It was almost as if he heard what Macy was saying, and he came forward to kind of be there. Because when I say his name, I feel almost like a grandpa type of energy, a protector energy, but a very, very funny, very family oriented. He loved everybody. He loved his neighbors. He loved helping others. That's what I get when I say his name. And when I say his name, I feel an old spirit, and I feel
We live on.
We live on. Yeah. Yes, we do. Some people feel that we don't. There's a lot of mixed beliefs about that.
Finite.
Finite. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that word up. Finite. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what does finite mean?
Something went wrong. Please try again.
What does finite mean? Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
what does finite mean?
Sorry. Something went wrong.
That's odd. Okay.
Darkness.
Darkness. Darkness. Elmer, is this you I'm still speaking with?
Careful.
Careful. I feel like that's Elmer telling me to be careful. I will, I promise. I feel like we've got one that is wanting to cause havoc, trying to come through, and we're not going to let that happen. They're not welcome here. Okay? My good spirits, you're the only ones that are welcome here. White.
Disaster.
Disaster. My goodness. Disaster. I don't know. But it's either pure intentions and true love. It's kind of just saying, hey, you know, there's all the negative can go away. All the darkness can go away. All the ugly can go away. All the angry can go away. There's no reason to be that way. There's enough of that when you're here on the physical world. We don't need it in the spiritual world. Hot.
Hot.
No, I'm actually quite cold. It would be nice if my room was warm again, but I feel like my heat's been shut off to my room. Can you tell me why? Joy.
Joy.
Yes. That's all I want in my life is joy. And that's all that should be in the spiritual world is joy. And reuniting with family and friends and loved ones. Why does there have to be so much ugly? There doesn't. It's not necessary. I will never understand why others get joy out of making other people miserable. I will never understand that type.
Yes, over here.
Yes, over here. Okay, I did ask if this was Elmer talking, and that's another thing too, guys. When you're doing these spirit talkers, or when you're connecting or what have you, sometimes they're not able to answer you right away. And this is why I say never discard anything that comes through, because it could be an answer of a question that you asked 20 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier. So, there's no sense of time. And some can answer right away, and then you have some that don't have the ability to do so. And so that's why I never discard anything that comes through, because it could be from a question that I asked earlier. I'm not going to make this very long because I have 3 parts now that I have to go through. And
Temptation.
I don't feel like we got anything from Shanann today.
I'm from the 1400s.
From the 1400s. Wow. That's a very long time ago. May I ask who this is I'm speaking with that just said they're from the 1400s? And sometimes they'll give you a year, an age, a name. They want to communicate. But I think too they test the waters, because there are people that go and do this stuff and they don't have good intentions. And sometimes spirits are so desperate that they approach in haste instead of kind of testing the waters to kind of see what your intentions are. My leg is falling asleep. And so all I have to say about don't dismiss anything that comes through. It all has meaning. It might not be something
I will talk to you.
I will talk to you. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Who said I will talk to you? Is this Shanann? If this is Shanann, I just want to again say how sorry I am for everything that happened. I see your face. When I close my eyes, I can see your face. Shanann, I'm so sorry for everything that happened to you and your beautiful babies and baby Nico. The last time I was talking about baby Nico, I got I am 6 or I'm only 6 or something like that. It's Bruno. It's Bruno. I feel like baby Nico came through at one point. Shanann, if that is you, can you give me a sign? She's never announced herself, and she doesn't have to. That's fine. Shanann, if this is you that said I will talk to you, can you give me some sort of clue?
We live in the shadows.
We live in the shadows. Well, you don't have to live in the shadows if this is good. Unless you're living in the shadows because you're unsure, you're not certain. Nightmare. Are you talking about Bruno? Yes, Bruno's having a dream. Shanann, if this is you that came through that said, I will talk to you. Shanann, what was your dog's name? I know what it is. So if it comes through, that is our proof that she did come forward, that she is here. If this is not Shanann that said, I will talk to you, may I have a name, please? So I can address you properly. I'd like to have a name to whom it is I'm speaking with.
I'm standing among you.
I'm standing among you. Okay. And who is it that is standing among me? What is your name? I feel like there's somebody right there on that side of the room. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like there's someone standing over there.
Are you here for me?
Are you here for me? I am. If this is Shanann, I'm here for any loving and true and light. And who is it that's asking if I'm here for them? Clark.
Clark.
Well, hello, Clark. Nice to meet you. Clark, would you like to share a little bit about your story? Are you surrounded by loved ones, by friends? Clark is not a very old spirit. I feel like Clark is from the 1900s, maybe late 1800s, but he's not an old spirit. I had to give Clark an age. I would say maybe in his 30s. 30s or 40s. Clark is a younger gentleman. He's not.
People can't hear me.
People can't hear me. I'm sorry. See, and this is what I mean, guys. They want to talk. They want to. They just have. When you leave the physical world, that doesn't mean that you still don't have things to say. It doesn't mean that you still don't want to be heard.
Filming.
Yes, I am. Again, like I said, Clark's not a very old spirit. He's a younger spirit. Clark, were you a person that took a lot of pictures? I feel like Clark has some sort of education within either photography or filming or something along those lines. Oh my gosh, my face is freezing right now. My arms are froze. It's cold in my room, but right now it's the cold I'm feeling on my face and on my arms is colder than the temperature in my room. Okay, can you please step back? Please. Now you can feel in my upper back. I need you to please step back a little bit. Even the good ones get a little too close sometimes. This is my shield, my boundaries. Please do not cross them. I will talk to you, I will communicate with you, but I need you to be respectful. Please. And they don't mean harm. They just, I don't know. They get a little too close sometimes. Too close for comfort. I'm family. No.
I'm family.
I've asked my family to please step back. Please. What was that noise I just heard? I thought it was the cat, but she's sleeping. I'm asking my family to please step back. I'm not making this about me, okay? It's not about me. Please respect that. Please step back. Please. Okay. We got a lot of really good stuff that came through this morning. I'm gonna have to clean out this phone because I rather work on this phone than that one, but so I have part of it her voice.
Her voice.
Okay, what about her voice? And who is this her? And that's the thing too about empaths or psychic empaths or mediums or psychic mediums. A lot of them will put that boundary up because our family wants to talk and communicate. It should never be about you. If you are a person that has an ability, you should always put boundaries up and ask your family to step back and respect that. Even though they want to speak, they have the right to be heard, but I feel personally that it should never be about you, because when your time comes, you will have that ability to speak with your family again. You will have that ability to be surrounded by your loved ones again. So it should never be about that empath or psychic empath or a medium or psychic medium. We're here to communicate with other spirits, to maybe even get a message through to somebody, but never make it about you. And yeah, I miss my loved ones. I miss them every single day, especially my parents.
You should come back.
I should come back. I will. I will come back and we will have a conversation. Okay? I think the next spirit talker
We make the noises.
we make the noises. Are those the noises I was hearing over in the corner? I kept hearing like a thud over in the corner. I don't know if this picked it up or not, but I would love to have. I am so cold right now, you guys have to step back. My room is chilly, but this is like colder than chills. It's like being in an ice box. I would love to try to have a spirit talker session and focusing it all on Shanann. I know I say I don't want to do that because I don't want to be pulling at her. I don't want to be disrupting her and all that. but there's, I think I am going to do it, just one time. I think, because there's so much more stuff that is coming out, and rightfully so. She's the only one that knows for sure what took place that horrible, horrible night. Shanann, if you are here and if you are listening and if you can hear me, every time I watch that video of you walking into your front door, how I wish I could have been in your little head saying, Shanann, no, don't go in there. Listen for my
Listen
voice.
for my voice.
Okay, whose voice am I listening for?
Malediction.
Malediction. Didn't we have that once before? There's a couple words on here that I'm going to be looking up. Malediction. What do you mean? What does that mean? Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what does malediction mean?
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why Siri's not working on my phone. That's twice now. And again, disclaimer, I vape, it's just nicotine.
I can't find my way.
I can't find my way. I can't find my way. What do you mean you can't find your way? You can't find your way to your family? Are you stuck? Are you unable to find your way to your family? Or do you mean, if this is Shanann, do you mean you can't find your way to me? I'm confused by this question, by this statement. I can't find my way. I feel like that's a spirit that maybe is stuck. Like, if this is a spirit that is having problems finding their way to the light, follow the light. Follow the voices of your loved ones. And if the loved ones of the spirit that just said this to me is listening, please guide them to you. Guide them to you. Let them hear your voice. Let them feel your love.
Perdition.
Perdition. There's a lot of words on here that I'm not quite sure. Perdition. Is that like prediction? Like predicting something? I would use Siri, but for some reason he's not working. I'm gonna fire him. Okay, guys, I have some videos that I have to put together, so we are going to end this session. Bernadette.
Bernadette.
Well, hello, Bernadette. Nice to hear from you again. We got Bernadette before. Bernadette is an old spirit. Hello, Bernadette. Nice for you to join us again. Patches snoring. Okay, so seeing how I have 3 videos now that I have to somehow put together. Mamma mia. We're gonna end this conversation. Now, same rule applies as before. When this conversation comes to an end, you are to leave. You are not to linger. You are not to stay. I will be back. We will have many more conversations. But in the meantime, I need you to respect my boundaries. I need you to respect my wishes, and I need you to be respectful of those.
Dress.
I think when Bernadette came through before, she was talking about a dress. And I think I was explaining what she looked like in my mind's eye. She is an old spirit, but I feel like her passing, she was not very
Circle.
She was not very old. So she's an old, when I say old spirit, sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean their age, but sometimes it does. In this case, it doesn't. I feel like Bernadette was from the 1800s. I feel like she was not very old when she passed. I feel like Bernadette came from money. I feel also too that Bernadette was very maybe on the shy side, very quiet, very timid. But my arms are freezing right now. My gosh, you guys are so powerful this morning. My hands are okay. It's my arms and my face is very cold. It's almost as if someone's hugging me. Like, I mean, it's chilly in my room, but do you believe? Yes, I do.
Do you believe?
Yes, I do. Very much. That's why I have the ability I have. I've witnessed a lot of things. I believe, yes. However, I do need to end this conversation so I can share with the rest of the world what we spoke about this morning, so others will believe. And that had a question mark at the end, so it's a very intelligent spirit, very intelligent energy. It's not very often that you get that, and when you get that, it is a question. And then there are times where you will get a question, but it's not, you don't have that mark at the end, so it's kind of like in the statement.
You're okay here.
You're okay here. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. But I just, when I say Bernadette, she was a happy girl, but she was very just timid, and she wasn't the type that liked, she wasn't very controversial. She didn't like to argue. She didn't like, she just wanted everybody to be happy and to get along, and she was a very beautiful girl, but she didn't think she was. She didn't have very, she didn't think very highly of herself. And what I mean by that is she felt that she wasn't good enough, but she was very happy. She just felt that she didn't think she was pretty. She didn't think, she didn't think of herself and about any of that about herself, but she was very, she was confident in a way of knowing how she liked things, but she wasn't confident within herself, if that makes sense. but I feel that she did come for money. I felt like she was maybe the youngest or the only child, either the youngest child or the only child.
Electric.
Electric. Okay, what about it? What about the electric? What do you mean? I would love to continue, but we've already been up here for a while. And they were talking to me while I was changing out devices. And the last question I got on that device was, who was I? So they did ask me. I did introduce myself. So it's only twice I've ever had that question. And I don't introduce myself unless they ask. But we're going to end the conversation now, okay? And again, when this conversation ends, I need you to step away. I need you to go home. I need you to go back to the light, go back to the loved ones. You are not to stay. You are not to linger. Is that understood? We will have many more conversations, but right now I need to end this one. Thank you, spirits, for coming forward. Shanann, if you came forward this morning, and I do believe you did, thank you. Shanann, know that you and your babies are always in my thoughts and my prayers, as well as the rest of you. Amazing. You must help.
You must help.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. I will, I promise, but I have to go. I have to go. Thank you for coming forward, spirits. Thank you for coming forward and speaking with me this morning. I wish you all just peace and love and light. I wish no harm to anyone. I wish no one harms you as well. Okay, so I'm going to end it. And you must step back. You must leave. You may not linger at all. You must respect my boundaries and my wishes. And with that being said, I'm going to shut it down. All right, guys, we have a lot to go over. we do. We have, I'm hoping that, okay, they are on here. Okay, good. I got scared for a moment. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to work on this stuff and I'm going to work on that stuff. And thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Now that we have the Wi-Fi problem taken care of, I can get back up here and start. I'm going to have to clean up some of my devices. Oh, they're full. I have a lot of pictures. I'm a picture hog. I admit it. I love my pictures. I love my video. So I have a lot of videos of my grandson on here. I have a lot of pictures of my children and grandchildren on my phones. So I'm trying to print them out. And then as I print them out, I'm trying to clear out my phone because I have a lot. All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. If you have not subscribed yet and would like to, please hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel. I'm just getting this channel going. And click that notification bell so you know when I'm up here. If you believe, thank you. If you are one that don't, please just scroll by. I don't need rudeness, okay? It's not wanted here. I tolerate it in the spiritual world, and I don't tolerate it here, and there's no point. If this is something that you don't believe in, then fine, that's your belief, that's your opinion. I can't make you believe anything, but I know that in fact, it is real. If you are curious and you would like to get to know, then welcome. And if you have questions, I may have the answer for you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go. Have a great day, all my spirit whisperers. I love you all. I'm sending all of you gentle hugs, and we will talk real soon. Until then, ciao.